At this point, bro, you gotta make her pay the bill. At this point, she has to pay the bill. Like, I don't see, nah, don't pay that bill. She paying the bills. Look, I don't know exactly what this is, man, and I don't trust it. I am not putting my stuff in there. I'm not putting my man piece in there, dude. Like, I don't know how many other man pieces been in there, bro. Like, just, one holster, one gun, all right? The one holster doesn't fit all gun sizes. You get what I'm saying? This ain't gonna work. I'm guessing they want to prevent the splashing, but at this point, let it splash. Let it splash. You can get all over the shower wall, the backsplash, the water, the hinge, everywhere. Men don't care. And we've been doing it for centuries. I don't know what this is, man. You put it in there, it might not even come out. We don't know.
I got a question. Is it gay for a man to fall asleep in the front seat while his homeboy driving? Okay, I thought it was too. Thank you.
Come on, man. We can't even fall asleep in a car anymore? Damn, bro.
If you're trying to holler at a shorty at the gym or wherever you're at, rule number 6. Don't ask her if she has a boyfriend, because if she did, she would tell you. Ask her on a date, and if she says no, she has a boyfriend, there you go. You don't continue. You can't be perceived like that. Yes, you want to get to know her, but that doesn't mean y'all gonna go together.
Guys, I really don't sit here and talk about how to approach women a lot of times, but nonetheless, bro, if you really want to approach a woman, a good way to do that is treat her like you know her already. Like, no lie. Treat a person like you know them already. You'll be really surprised how that conversation goes. So I know that sounds like, bro, coffee, whiskey, what you talking about? Approach a girl like you already know. Just think about it, man, before you do it. All right, get a feel for it. Like, you maybe bumped into her before in the past, or you went to school with her. Approach it like that. I'm telling you, it works out. But the one thing you don't want to do is like, hey, you got old man. You literally giving her a choice to shut you down when you do that already. Some people might say it's polite to ask, but some people might say, hey, bro, you giving her a shot to turn you down already just by asking that single question.
Nobody talks about this, but we are dealing with mad inflation in today's dating market. Back in the day, in like the 1940s and shit, all you had to do was give a girl a candy cane and she would want to be your wife and have your kids for the next 20 years. But nowadays, you could give a girl the world. And guess what, my nigga? That's still not enough. They want the moon. Like, the inflation has gotten so bad that they are now demanding $50 for breakfast. The last time I checked, a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit at McDonald's is $3. And if for some reason that shit don't fill you up, we can get you another one and call it a day. But the problem is, in today's generation, for a lot of women, they not gonna be happy with that. And it's not even our fault. It's just the way the dating market is set up. Everybody's price is mad inflated right now, which pretty much leaves the average man with two choices. You either get your money up and pay those extra fees, or you just sit back and decide the game isn't worth it. And honestly, if you...
Bro, like, this is prices for everything. If she's gonna put a price on what she wants you to send her for, dog, look at this. Breakfast, $50. Lunch, $80. Gas, $100. Brunch, $150. Dinner, $200. Dude, when did brunch get more than, damn, and why is brunch just as much as dinner? Don't make no sense. Now, if that's what you gotta do, bro, she'll give you a price for anything else. Y'all know what I mean. Very unfortunate. Transactional dating.
Do you have any kids?
I have a little boy. He's a son.
How old is your son?
He's 4.
Mom to a 4-year-old. Have you ever been married?
I have been proposed to 3 times, but I never went along with it.
3 times by the same person?
No. By
2 different men wanted to marry you?
Yeah.
Okay, and why'd you say no each time?
One of them, he had health problems. And it was kind of like he wanted to marry me just so he could like put me in his will. And I just felt bad about that.
Wait, so he was going to die and he wanted to put you in the will? Did he die? He did. So that was the first guy. What was the second guy that proposed?
The second guy, he was shorter than me.
How tall are you?
Like, no. I'm 5'5".
How tall was
so
he?
He was like... He seemed like he was like 5'3", maybe 5'2" or something. But he was really nice and really genuine. And that's the thing, like, I don't want to go off of like height, but I think us girls as a taller girls or whatever, we don't want to like look down.
Okay, but let's go to the third proposal. That was your child's father?
Oh, no, he wasn't.
Okay, so who's the third guy that proposed?
The third guy was someone that I dated after my child's father. So after I broke up with him, because me and my child's father, we used to like work together. After that, I ended up dating someone while I know people probably gonna judge me while I was pregnant, but this was an old friend that I used to work with just as well. He kind of like grown king to me, and he started taking care of me and the baby while I was with child.
So he was dating you while you were pregnant?
Yeah.
So you broke up with your child's father while you were actually pregnant?
Yeah.
So this guy was dating you while you were pregnant and he proposed too?
Mm-hmm.
So why'd you say no to him?
Here's gonna be the crazy part. So he was a very good provider. Everything was fine, but it just seems like when it came down to when I was ready to actually move to the next step sexually, it was an issue.
What about deal breakers?
Deal breaker for me would be making under 6 figures.
So if he made 90K, don't reach out to you.
If he made 90K and he worked every day, I feel like guys like that, they kind of want somebody to move in with them and build off of what they have going on. They're not gonna like invest in your dreams, invest in like what you have going on. So no.
So he has to make at least 100K.
Probably over that.
Okay, so what's the minimum? Just tell me what the minimum is.
Like a $500,000.
He has to make 5.
This crazy, man. This is crazy, dude. Like, this is very unique in a way because I understand the first proposal. The second one, that one's on you. You being extra picky. The third one, you just had no F's to give. You was already pregnant. Who's gonna want you with a kid? You really considered your options then, and you still turned this man down. And now you're saying you want a man that makes 6 figures and he can't move in with you. Bro, how much, what do you really, even want to date at this point, bro? You just sound like you just want someone to take care of you and your kid. That's exactly what it sounds like. And you're painting a picture like, oh yeah, I got proposed to 3 times, like you some angel. We don't know that. We really don't know that. God forbid, you might be a very nice, humble, sweet girl, but right now you just too picky. And sometimes when you're too picky, you pass up your blessings. Just putting it out there.
All right, let me get one thing straight. I'm a grown-ass man, all right? I'm in my 30s, all right? If you my mans, you my bro, and you got a queen, and you cheating on her, I don't want to meet her no more. I don't want to be nobody else, bro. She ain't my sis. You're not doing right. I'm done doing that. I'm not sneaking around for you. I'm not lying for you. I'm not invested. I don't want to meet your shorty if you're not going to do it right. I can't do this no more. Because now, when you do her dirty, now she looking at me like I'm the nigga that ain't shit. Then she go back to you when you good, but now I ain't good because she think that I was a part of your scandal. No. Then you want to get married talking about we get married in the DR, get your ticket. I'm not getting no tickets. Marry her domestically. And I'm not renting no tuxedo. I cannot invest into this thing that's not going to work. Y'all getting divorced. I'm pulling up to the wedding in the Nike Tech. Word to my moms. And at the reception, I'm taking my plate to go. I don't want to sit with none of these people. You not right. All my bros, I love y'all, my nigga. I'm hoping y'all work on yourself. I can't invest in this.
I'm gonna say this, man. When you young, probably you're gonna be like, yo, you know, do you think I got your back? But as you get older, as men get older, they want to protect their peace and they just want to chill. They don't want drama in their life. So they just like, man, look, dog, you gonna do that thing, man? Do that way over there. Do that in the next city. Don't come around here like, I'm tired, dog. There's so many things I can't do. She didn't hit me up already with all these things. What you want me to tell her? You get what I'm saying? So it just becomes a thing like, dog, sometimes you just gotta leave you out of it. If you're gonna go violate by yourself. You get what I'm saying? But nonetheless, I know when it comes down to it, you're still gonna have your dog's back, even though it's gonna make you feel like, bro, you gotta chill. Sometimes you gotta knock a little sense into bro, but I know what you mean, man. Sometimes you're like, man, I just gotta protect my peace, man. Brothers out here tripping, man.
So I got to see the baby daddy was cheating with a cousin, and I'm trying to figure out how was that possible. Mind you, the cousin was staying with them. As the cousin staying with them, I'm confused because what time did he have to do anything to cheat? Where was you? Whole time she used to be at work all the time. So she at work, boom, next thing you know, the cousin, like, she acting weird. So she trying to figure out what's up. So the cousin called they auntie and was like, hey, I can't stay with such and such no more. And so she like, why? So she don't tell what's going on. She just like, you know, her kids, this, that, and the third. So one day the girl just was like, I had to get up and go through his phone one time. So she ended up going through the phone and she see some disturbing messages between him and the cousin. So boom, these was the messages. How they felt last night. Man, they felt so good. Man, I've been trying to get to you. Damn, me too. She said all she had to do was start reading. She woke up and told them they gotta go. She woke them up and they had left. Baby, and they was happy ever since then. They done when he got married and all. So now the cousin is the stepmama. Yeah, that's the tea for me, and I got to go.
Man, I've heard crazier stories. I've heard crazier stories on the internet, man. This is kind of a period like basis. Cousins falling in love with one another. That happens. That happens, bro. That really does, man. And I just don't get what really goes on from when they say, hey, we're gonna make this happen. It just weirds out. They just happen. I guess they just have that chemical reaction where they just need to do it. It's just weird,
Did y'all see the girl who got on the flight and went to Atlanta to see the dude that was in her DM on IG saying that he wanted to see her and spend some time with her Valentine's Day weekend? But then she went to get on the flight, and when she went to get on the flight, he was like, you can still come, but my daughter gonna be here. I'm gonna have to get a sitter. Let me know when I need to pick you up from the airport. And so she get on the flight. She let him know she on her way and everything like that. He was like, well, I'm gonna have to get a hotel. You're not gonna be able to come to my house because I got my daughter. She was like, okay, that's cool. So he sent her some information for the hotel and everything like that. She trying to book a room and all that stuff, but it's hard for her to find a room to book because it's Valentine's Day weekend in Atlanta. So then she goes and gets to Atlanta, and he say, oh, I can't come because my daughter here, the sitter can't watch her or whatever. So she's like, okay, don't worry about it. Just go ahead, cancel the sitter. I don't even want to link up with you. Because she feel like he playing games, and she wasn't able to find no hotel. He not trying to help her find no hotel, all the stuff, right? Come to find out, his daughter was never there. His daughter actually lives with the mother in Chicago. And he never had any intentions on her coming to his house. Why? Because he had already flew out another girl that morning. Well, she paid for her own flight too, but she came from Cleveland. She had already flew in that morning to come and see him. And apparently, allegedly, she got his name tattooed on her hand. Baby, what's going on in the water? What's going on in the water? Since when women flying their own selves out to go see young boys?
I think it's really safe for anyone to just pay for their own flight and get their own hotel room. Only because of safety reasons, right? You're not gonna play with my flight. If I fly out there, I'm gonna make sure I have a way back home, right? And for safety reasons, I just want to have a place to stay. So yeah, fly your own self out there. But while women just flying out there and doing all this crazy stuff, well, I don't know. Homie must have swag out this world, bro. She out there getting the name tattooed on her hand. She got throat spray. You didn't even tell us about the throat spray. What kind of throat spray you talking about? The numbing throat spray? Homie was about to be the luckiest guy. All right, he was about to get a really good time, bro. But nonetheless, I digress. All right, it's this lady. She's a 100% crash out. Why would she just go out there and do that? It's beyond me. It's beyond me. It really is.
Women really making it hard for us to have a date, get a date, find a husband, get a man. I don't care about going to no 7-star, 8-star restaurant. I'm cool with a 5, 4-star restaurant. I'm cool with Longhorn. I'm cool with Texas Toll House if that's how you say. I'm cool with Outback. I don't care about the ambiance. I don't care about nobody flipping no chicken in front of me doing no magic trick. It's not even a magic trick. All they doing is making the fire go woof. I'm not impressed by that. I'm not paying, I don't care for my man to pay $900 for no ambiance. Give me the money. If you're going to do that, so if you ask me, that's the waste of money. Then the amount of food that they give you, the absolute disrespect, they give you one piece of fish with a leaf on it. I'm good. I'm really good with Outback. I'm really good with that. I don't give a damn about nobody doing no magic trick in front of me. I'm not about to pay $900 for a meal that's the size of an appetizer. I'm leaving hungry still. Women really acting like they impressed. They leaving hungry still. They just don't tell y'all. But they just want to feel like, somebody did something for them. That was a waste of money. I'm cool. I'm really cool with Longhorn. God, I love steak. but I don't give a damn about seeing nobody flip it in front of me. I have a conversation with on my date, and they damn near about to light my hair on fire. Woo, you gotta act like you gotta act like you amazing, no?
Man, just want to say, bring back the women that just like popcorn and snacks at the movie theaters. Where are the ladies that like breakfast for dinner? Huh? Those the real ones that you gotta worry about. You know, let's check out a diner or something late night. You get what I'm saying? After we done hit the streets and had a good time, we don't really have to go to Saltgrass and all this other stuff. Ruth's Chris, you want flaming mignon, 24 karat gold plated steaks? I don't care about none of that.
Nobody talks about this, but if a girl finds you attractive, there is genuinely so much that she will let you get away with. And it's really crazy because a lot of men don't get to experience this. Because most of the time, we as men like to go after the girls that we find attractive. But my boy, if you ever get to mess with a girl that actually finds you attractive, I'm telling you right now, she's going to do things for you that you didn't think a woman was possible of. Like if a girl actually finds you attractive, you could be dead ass broke with nothing going on in your life, and she will decide to take you in and take care of you. You could be the worst human on planet Earth, an actual menace to society, and she will look at you like an angel, like you're God's gift. I'm telling you right now, there is levels to the game. And when a girl actually finds you attractive, there is almost no better feeling than that.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. She think you attractive, you can do anything, bro. You can cheat on her, you can probably beat on her, bro. You can steal out her purse, all right? You can probably go have a baby by a whole nother woman, but she still think you fine as all outdoors, bro, and she's still gonna take you back. That's exactly what happened. You know what? Just send this to the girl that actually does that. Tag this timeline on it.
So let me get this right. She's 31 with 3 children. She's not married. She hops on a Spirit flight that she pays for on Valentine's Day at 11 p.m. with nowhere to stay for a chance with a man she saw online who she perceived to have money, but he quit responding to her. And the only thing she had to entice him once she got into the room, she had to find and pay for. The only thing she had to entice him was her body.
We covered this subject so many times before where it's just like, is that all you have to offer is cheeks, right? You know, is this all women have to have? Actually, I might just even title this video that, but yeah, nonetheless. Look, I'm not saying that men won't like you, but if you're gonna go out there and get ran through, and at the end of the day, what really are you putting your time and effort in? You're a grown ass lady, and when you really get to a point where you can't find a serious relationships, let's just say you're 30, the wall is like right there, and you're thinking like, man, I want to find a serious relationship. That's what you really want. A man's gonna be like, yeah, what have you been up to? You've been doing nothing. You're hopping between jobs. You can't keep a job. You hold the job for every 3 months at a time. Every 3 months you're getting a new one. You really think a real, true, genuine man that you probably want is going to want to fall in love with that? Probably not. All right. Have a little common sense. Have a little something going for you. And you really going to give yourself a better chance at finding someone you really like. Actually, at finding a man that might really like you.
What's up, y'all? I just wanted to get on here to tell y'all that I just found my taxes. So y'all will see me and my mama in more like designer and stuff like that.
Who did your taxes?
I did them because yeah.
You did.
So I'm gonna get a whole lot of money back. So
this your first year? You did them?
Yeah, I paid somebody to do them. I'm gonna get back a whole lot of money, y'all. A whole lot.
How much you pay somebody?
Not that much. It's not really. It's not your concern.
Don't hold on. Don't get smart.
This way till I get that money back.
You don't know how much you get?
I'm getting my taxes.
How much, girl? Where the paperwork?
That's all online. I'm just gonna get my taxes. I'm waiting on my taxes to come.
You need to show me. I need to see. Because you finna get audited.
How?
Because I found you.
You should found me.
I found you. I can find you up until you're 23.
Yeah, anyways.
Long as you up in here.
Anyways, I found my taxes. So
You're not going to get them taxes.
I have to ask somebody, can they give me some of that tax? Can they know? I'm getting my own taxes.
Listen. You think you know you're going to get audited?
Yeah.
I found you too.
Yeah. Anyway, I came out here to do a nice video. You doing all this yelling.
Because I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to keep you up on game. You jumping the gun.
Yeah, but y'all, I get my taxes though. So make sure y'all.
They can't help you.
Need anything, tell me because I got y'all.
Okay. She got audited. That's what she got.
I'm finna get my taxes. So when I used to be little, she
show me, Rakaya. Show me.
Show me. When she get her taxes, I can't act no way when I get my
taxes. Show me.
And that's
show me the paperwork. You ain't got the paperwork.
I do. I just saw this on my phone.
Well, let me see.
You should never found me. That's really why you mad because you found me.
I found you first, so I'm Gucci.
Anyways, y'all, no, you know when I did my taxes. You know when I did my taxes.
You just got your W-2, sis.
You know when I did.
You just got your W-2.
You know when I did.
I been got mine. You found, sis.
My taxes. Just everybody just wait and just send me all your stuff y'all want. Look like I said.
You fine.
We need more moms to just step up and just hold their daughters accountable and shut the stuff off. Shut any activity, thought process, any verbiage of them being older than what they should be. Like, we need women. It starts with the moms too. It starts with both parents, to be honest, but the moms too, because I feel like the moms always empower the daughter to be older than what they really are, you know, applying the makeups and all this other stuff, lashes, piercing, bro, like going sign for a tattoo because they need a parent to sign for them, all those type of things. We just seen a 16-year-old student who had phenomenal grades have a baby at 16 and pretty much, I would say, assume that she ruined her educational career or the track that she was on. And when I was looking at this young lady, I was like, bro, she already got tattoos, she got a belly button pierced, she got nose ring. Like, man, she's 16 though. You wanted her to be grown at this point. You wanted her, even though mentally she was probably smart and capable, but really she wasn't. Life-wise, let's be right. Realistically, she still only has been on this earth for 16 years.
I'm realizing that there's a lot of men scared of being alone, like a lot more than we realize, especially alone. And they're always using these scare tactics of, that's why you're going to be the crazy cat lady, or that's why you're going to never get married. You're going to be single for the rest of your life. No man is going to want to put up with this. Da, 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 da. Like, okay. And if that's my reality, I love myself enough to where I'm comfortable in my solitude. That is fine with me. If that's the cards I'm dealt, I understand there's a reason for it, and that's fine. But they're not. So they have to use these scare tactics to get us to fold on our non-negotiables, to get us to lower our standards, to get us to deal and put up with shit that we normally shouldn't or wouldn't put up with. And when you're not buying into this whole program that they're selling, they f***ing go crazy. They don't understand why.
Are men really scared to be alone? I don't think so. I don't think it's a scary thing. I think it's more of a convenience thing at this point. Really, at this day and age, it's generational, right? You start, if you're 50s, 60s, you start to get to a point where you might consider, you like, man, I don't want to be alone. All right. 30s, you might say, hey, you know, I'm a date here and there, but if it ain't, I'm busy. I'm doing my career thing. 20s, men really ain't, they're not dating right now. They'd rather go play video games with the homies and do other stuff. I'm just being honest. They're just not really worrying about relationships, because what are y'all even offering? You know, at the same time, I'm not gonna. It's a two-way street. I get it, but I don't think to say men are scared to be alone. That's a strong choice of words.